Yeah, man.
All right. Well, first off, I'd like to thank you for doing this interview with Stop Beefing Radio tonight.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And can you tell the fans and listeners who you are and where you from?
Yeah, man, I'm Jovi Blac, man. I'm from Indianapolis, West Side all day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And yeah, shit, really, man, I'm happy to be here. I really want to get into some of them questions, man, that you sent me. I'm elated to touch on some of
Okay.
that, man. But Jovi Blac though, man,
Yeah.
JOVI BLAC on all platforms, so it ain't no questions. Yeah.
Now, with you being from Indianapolis, do you think it's making it harder for you or easier for you to get into the music industry?
Uh, I that's a hard one. I'm a I think with Indianapolis, bro, it's not enough motherfuckers to know what's going. Can we
Yeah,
cuss?
yeah. We good. Yep.
Motherfuckers don't know what they doing, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
just what it is, bro. We gonna go ahead and call it what it is. They don't know what the hell they doing, bro. And can't now nigga argue with me about it, cause bitch, it's been 40 years and ain't nobody did nothing.
Yeah.
You can't, can't nobody. That's just how I feel. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Can't
Yeah.
nobody tell me you should have did it like this or you should have did it like that. Why? Cause you did it like that.
Yeah.
How I help?
Yeah.
We letting everybody pop. I feel like, man, I don't want to get carried away, but we letting everybody pop around us. The Milwaukee niggas on now.
Yeah. Facts.
You
Detroit,
know what I'm
Milwaukee. Yep.
saying? Milwaukee on now.
Yeah.
Shit, they had Louisville. They done had Michigan. They done had, so something wrong, bro.
Yeah. And
Clearly something wrong.
I think this is a great conversation for the two of us to have because, like I said, Stop Beefing Radio, we've been around almost 20 years now. I followed your career for a long time, and you are one person. You and Mikey are two people I can say that did everything the right way. You guys had an incredible street team when you came out. Like it looked like a full-fledged army every time you guys pulled up to the club, and you got a lot of love. So I do think you're one that can speak on this because you also get outside of the market. Like a lot of our artists that are really dope, for some reason they won't leave 465, but I know you've ventured out a few times. What made you want to be in the music industry in the first place? Like coming from Indianapolis, like you said, we've never had anybody that made it major yet. So what made you want to take this on as your career?
Uh, Man, to be all the way 100. I was moved. I moved from Indianapolis when I was 4 years old
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Jackson, Tennessee, and I was
Yeah.
there almost till I was like 14 years old. But then when I came back to Indianapolis, I was still going back and forth, back and forth. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it wasn't until I went to Tennessee, bruh, and I heard the sound that was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
in the 90s, bruh, Tennessee. So I was living in Jackson, which was like 30, 40 minutes from Memphis.
Okay. So
So
yeah, you had
I'm
first-hand look at it.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I was listening to 3-6 before anybody, Player
Yeah.
Fly, Skinny Pimp, Tommy Wright the Third. We can go on.
Yeah.
That shit hypnotized me to a point where, man, I wanted to do it so bad to where, nigga, I'll be in the project beating on the trash can, rapping,
Yeah.
trying to tongue twist like them. And one day, bro, it just clicked.
Mm.
And I took that shit to
Yeah.
school. But really, bro, I just really, it really wasn't about making it for me. It never really was. Like, I wish my dog Easy was here. He'll tell you, nigga, it was my passion, his hustle. I
Yeah. Yeah.
love to
Yep.
listen, fam.
Oh,
I just came home from 35 years sentence, bro.
yep.
Not fighting 35. I was sentenced to 35 years, bro. Don't
Yep.
you know?
Facts.
I wrote every day like knew I was going home. I
Yeah.
wrote every day. See, it's in me.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing I want to do. Where you put me, bro?
Yeah.
I'll be writing raps when I'm dead, man. I
Yeah.
just don't, and it come out different from
Yeah.
everybody else out here. It hit me different, you know what I'm saying? So I guess when I got to Indianapolis, bro, and I started fucking with niggas who was hustling and shit, and
Yeah.
niggas who seen shit, they seen it from a business aspect. That's who put it on me. Like, we
Yeah.
need to, yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I just had the love for it though from the jump.
Now on one of your early songs on Gig Fam called "We Taking Over," you had a verse where you said, "Before I came to you guys, I was already popping with other people. I was already like." Can you give us a little bit about that story? Who before you got with Gig Fam and you and Mike E started taking over the way you did? What were you doing before that?
So when me and Mike started Jig Fam, I was with another group
Yep.
called the Rebels.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole MFC. Them is the niggas who gave me a chance. Them was the first
Yep.
niggas who put. That's what I was talking about. Them was the first niggas
Yep.
who said, "Hey man, you should boom boom boom," and
Yep.
you know what I'm saying. It went from there. Once that was done, then I kind of was on my own.
Okay.
Mike E wasn't even rapping then. I was the
Nah, he
rapper.
wasn't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was working at the pawn shop and shit. And he kind of put it in my ear, bro, we can do it by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we can we can form something. So we came up the Jig Fam. And the Jig Fam the whole time, a lot of people thought it was damn near like an army. And
Yeah.
really, it was just all our cousins. Yeah, it was just
Okay. It
all
was
our
all
cousins.
family. Okay.
Yeah, yep, that's all it was, bro. And it was a movement. And
Yeah.
that's due to Easy. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
Easy idea right there. The movement, the whole look. Like I said, it was his hustle. He knew how
Yeah.
to put the dress on it and make the bitch pretty.
Yeah.
I was the
Yeah.
voice. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how that happened.
It's interesting you say you spent early time in Tennessee and you got to see Memphis early on because I hear a lot of 8 Ball MJG in you. I hear a lot of early Dolph in you. Like your ability to rap is like, next level because your words, the way your tone is in your voice, the way you ride the beats is different than most people. When you came into Indianapolis and were doing that, were people accepting of your style or did you get a little pushback because you weren't like the classic Naptown style?
And I still get flack from not sounding like everybody else now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a form to me. It's a
Yeah.
form of hate. Cause
Yeah.
what it is to me is like everybody sound like this, and to me, most of the shit that be getting pumped out of here is trash. But that's my ear. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yep.
don't want to sound like Detroit niggas, man. I don't want to sound like uh I want to sound like how I'm grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is
Yep.
my sound. I don't know how long you've been following me or G
Yeah.
Fam or the Rebels, but bro,
Yeah.
you can go back to '04
Yeah. Yep.
when this ain't cause Memphis on today. This ain't cause
Yeah.
Tennessee on today.
Yep.
This is Jay Black,
Yeah.
bro. This how I'm coming every time. But I have the ability to change and stay relevant.
Yep.
I have an ability to make this whatever sound like today, bro. I'm gonna do it, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. But
Yep.
no, when I first started rapping, bro, they wasn't accepting of it because that sound wasn't really on like
Yeah.
that. It was a handful of niggas who loved it, but that sound wasn't on. Niggas was on that Master P shit real tough.
Yeah. People
So
don't know that we were a major starting point for the whole No Limit movement. Like we were the test. We tested a lot of those records for them.
yeah.
So now.
So
With the Gig Fam, what really counts mixtape when you guys hit the scene, like I said, it was like nobody else up or had done it, and I love the way you guys approached it because you made it look like we're turning selling dope into selling
right.
music, and you really embodied that spirit, and that's what I love about it, and that's why I stopped Beef and Radio do what we do is because there's another outlet out there. If people understand what this music can do for you, you don't need to go those other routes. How did you and Mike E meet? Like you said, he was the hustler, you were the rapper. So how did you guys come together and form Gig Fam in the first place?
So Mikey always been there since basically since I came from Tennessee.
Okay. Dope.
When we came from Tennessee, we was in the Cedars apartments on 34th and 34th and Lafayette
Okay.
Road.
Yeah,
You
familiar.
know what I'm saying? And his daddy lived over there. I
Dope.
rest in peace, Uncle Mike. I only got to meet him like at the end, towards on his way out type shit. But
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
he wasn't a rapper then. As a matter of fact, he had a big cousin named Lil Marvin.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Lil Marvin had a car. Like I said, I was only 14, 15. Lil Marvin was 16. He was driving, you know what I'm saying? And their parents was a little well off, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they had him in the car. So he would come grab me, nigga. I ain't even have to walk to school or none of that shit because I
Yeah.
was going to Northwest in 61. So he used to
Okay.
drop me
Yeah.
off at school. He had 100 goddamn guns in the car. I love this shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, he brought me to his uncle's house where he was staying at. And that's how I met Mike E. He was a shy nigga, bro. He barely
Yeah.
talked.
Yep.
Yeah, he barely talked, man.
Yep.
And I guess me and Lil Marvin, we kind of parted ways, and I started fucking with niggas more my age, which was his cousins.
Yeah.
And one thing about the nigga Mike, I was a country nigga, bro. I could barely dress. I couldn't even dress, man. And that nigga helped me get my gear together. He's like, I don't wear that, bro. Wear this.
Yeah, yeah,
Since the beginning of time, Mike always had a bunch of bitches around,
yeah. He
bro.
did.
He
Yep,
always had a bunch of nice looking bitches around. That's just him. That's just how he was wetting.
yep,
And I wanted to get like that. He's like, bro, I just be putting this. I just be, this, and that. We started going to lock-ins and not lock-ins, but the rink on Sunday and this, that, and the third. And he really introduced Indianapolis to me. That West
yeah,
Side shit, that whole,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He really introduced it to me like that. And then we've just been rocking since then, bro.
When did you guys know that Gig Fam had took over? Like I mentioned to you, my family, little hectic, dangerous minds. Like he always speaks so
My
highly of
dog.
you and Mike E. Like you guys are known as royalty out here. When did you know you guys took over and took that spot in our city? What was the moment that told you you guys really were on fire and everybody was rocking with you?
I'm going to keep it a buck. I never really knew. I
Okay.
I
Yeah.
never really knew, bro. I'm such a humble nigga. I never really knew, but that's crazy you say that because Easy used to be like, bro, we got it, bro. I'm telling you, nigga, ain't nobody
Yep.
fucking. As far as music wise, sonically, man, I knew as soon as I touched the mic. I knew it when we was with the Rebels.
Yep.
I always felt like wherever I go, I don't
Yep.
care what's going on. Wherever I go, you put me on the team, bro, we gon' shine. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck what team I'm playing for, we gon' shine.
Yeah.
But bro, with the way he dressed up with what he had going on with the Jig Fam, the way how he dressed that up, that I ain't gonna lie, man, that was a strong ass movement, man. That was a strong ass movement. But he used to tell me all the time, my cousin Ook used to tell me all the time, nigga, all we need to do is this, that, and the third. But you know, speaking of Jig Fam, bro, that shit went to it kind of, to me, that shit kind of shattered too,
Yeah.
bro. Between me
Yeah.
doing the time and going to prison and motherfuckers getting killed and
Yeah.
all of that, that kind of fucked up a lot of shit too. But
Does that make it hard? Because I don't want to get too much into it, none of that street stuff, but we all know what took place. Did the losing of, the family and then those situations, did it make it hard to come back and do stuff together? Like you and Mikey is still cool and like that. Has there ever been thought about doing it again, or there's too much bad negativity with that movement that makes you guys not want to come back to it?
so it's always been chatter about putting it back. I mean, it ain't never went nowhere. First of all,
Yeah,
like we
back,
still Jig
back.
Fam, I still got it all on me and shit.
Yeah,
But it's like niggas got to doing their own thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Mike Easy, he went in another direction. He
yep,
got fucking with a couple bitches in the strip club, and that became a lifestyle for him. I got in federal trouble in Tennessee. Uh,
yeah,
uh, yeah, I got in that federal trouble in Tennessee, bro. I didn't come home from that till 2012.
yeah,
And when I came home from 2012, I still wanted to rap. I came home the first time with a book full of shit.
yeah.
I wanted to rap, bro. But and Cuz was rapping, but I felt like when I came home, Cuz was kind of like I felt like he was on some solo type shit, and he was fucking
Mm.
with the bitch. He had created something else. He
He
had
was on
turned
some
himself.
boss shit. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
bossed
gotta
up.
give it to
Yep.
him. Gotta give it to him. And I just felt like I didn't have a place in that right there. Like, what you gonna do when a nigga running bitches and shit?
Yeah,
Where do you fit
yeah,
in at? You know what I'm saying? So I just stuck to what the fuck I knew. I tried to get me some money, and I stayed on that mic. Well, I
yeah,
went to prison again.
yeah.
And then I didn't come home
Salute Ray
no
Ban.
more.
Salute Ray
Huh?
Ban just joined the live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I can speak to that because my brother St. James, we did a little bit of stuff with Mikey at that time too, and you're right. It was because of what he had going on other ways that was doing more for him. It wasn't, all focused. You said you came back the second time. How do you stay energized? Like the industry has changed a lot since you started. We've got all these new technologies. We've got all this up, but you seem to know, didn't skip any beats. You're doing the hanging mics. Like how are you staying so up to speed with all these changes that have happened since
Y'all.
you've been away?
Y'all, man. I
Yeah,
just keep my ear to the street, man, and I'm always getting inspired. Niggas be trying to tell me, oh, that sound ain't this, or that sound, this is what they doing now, bro. They ain't never just doing one thing, bro.
yeah,
When you tell me, you can't tell me, nigga, we wearing bell bottoms now. Bullshit. You wearing bell bottoms. I can
yep,
still go in the store. They still selling what I like. So
yeah,
somebody
yep,
buying it. You know what I'm saying? So I
yep,
just make sure that I'm doing what I like, and that the people like it. It seems like every time I drop some shit, bro, they be like, bro,
Yeah.
this shit crazy.
Yeah.
That's what keep me going. When I was
Yeah.
in the joint, I was right there, bro, that shit stupid. So in the federal shit, I'm sitting
Yeah.
around niggas from Miami to Oakland. I'm sitting around, they acting like they ain't never heard nothing like this shit. So
Yeah.
that's, I guess, man, just people liking your shit and
Yeah.
and, and respecting the craft, bro. It just make you want to keep going. I got a big ass spider in here. I'm gonna keep my eye on him.
Oh shit. Okay. No,
Yeah.
and I'll speak to that too, because like I said, man, that's why me and St. James do Stop Beef from Radio, because there's so many talented artists, producers in our city that, like you said, nobody has the game, nobody knows this stuff. We actually know it, but a lot of times artists won't pay us attention because we're not the flamboyant type. We're not, showcasing all this stuff. But I'm loving having this conversation with you because you have done more recently than a lot of artists. Like that feature with Kinfolk Kid Shine, that Mop song,
Yeah.
a Moped song, like that's an amazing song because that's my family for one. So I know what Kinfolk's out here doing. Do people in our market understand the relationships you have outside of Indianapolis, or are they kind of blind to all the stuff you're doing on this major scale?
Um, I almost can't answer that question, bro. Like for me, bro, I almost try not to deal with the promoters,
Yep.
deal with
Yep.
the, I can't say with the DJs, but I try not to deal with most of them. I got a few of them that I can talk to. They
Yep.
call me, they hit me in the DMs, and they can get music.
Yep.
But I'm not one of them niggas who believe that when you start promoting and marketing, it starts here. No,
Yeah.
no. I
Yep.
know people, I know people in other places. I ain't never been in a situation where I can just go and
Yeah.
say fuck my job, fuck my wife and the
Yep.
kids and all of this. But me and Kid Shine talk at least once a month.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
way, some type of way. Whether I text him or something, he texts me back. We something. So and we got some shit in the water right now, bro. We trying to figure out how to like get past the Indiana hump, bro.
I got you.
And
Yeah.
the
Yep.
real the real way to do it is just leave.
Yep.
That's if I could have closer proximity to Cuz, bro, a lot of shit would be way better, bro.
Yep.
Put it like I spent one day with him, bro, recording, and I feel like I seen everybody. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna
Yep.
name
Yep.
drop or
Yep.
nothing. But just sitting with that man, I feel like I seen at least 80% of who I need to meet to
Yep.
get shit going. And he told me, he's like, yeah, bro, you really just gotta be here.
Yeah.
With that shit you got, man, you just
Yeah.
gotta be here, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just don't. I think just some places it just ain't here for the music, for
Yeah.
our type of music. I just don't think it's here. I'm sorry, I just don't. And it's
And
gonna
I
be hard for somebody to wrestle the idea that it is because it's been how long?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, but if you look at what's going on in the R&B scene right now, you got Meta, she's from Indianapolis. You got October London from Gary that's dropping on Death Row right now. So they are paying attention to our market, but unfortunately, the rappers aren't really getting the buzz over that. Like, I don't know what it is.
it's
We
something
have
they
a lot
don't.
of conversations with people outside of the market. DJs love the music. Radio people love the music. So it's not the talent here. It's just maybe a work. And I'm glad that's why we're on this live, because from this point forward, Jovi, you got us. Stop Beefing Radio will be your team if you want. Any songs you got, we'll put it into the orbit. Like I said, Kim Folk is my fam, so we can figure out a way to make it a bigger deal for you, because I want to see somebody in our city get on. Like, we have the means right now. You have the talent. All you need is somebody to help spread the word. Well, I know you know DJ Manny Faces. He's Fleet DJs. So
Yeah,
that's all the DJs right there. And then Stop Beef Radio, Hype Magazine, like we've got a lot of outlets to help you on. So I'm excited for this conversation. Another reason I'm excited about is my family DJ Punch. He showed me your
my dog.
Rise of the King mixtape before you even came out. And he was like, yo, Jovi's back. This city about to be back on fire. Like, people have an energy for you, dog. Like, you call yourself the king, but I've heard other people call you the king. So how does it feel to know that your city, your peers really respect your talent and what you bring to the game?
I'm definitely grateful. I'm definitely grateful for that, bro. Like this year, I done seen the most love
Yeah.
uh, from people in my city than I ever seen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 4 albums in since 2019, since I got home, and it was a battle, cause I'm like, hey nigga, and motherfuckers just like, I felt like motherfuckers just wasn't hearing me, but I was institutionalized too. I didn't understand how to I didn't even know the word algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even understand Instagram. I didn't understand, just 2019, 2020. I didn't understand none of that shit. I just said, I was still on the old time, like, nigga, I'm dropping this heat where y'all at, because, and niggas was really pulling up on me saying, how you
When are you gonna
heard,
drop something?
yeah, how you heard blah, 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 listen to this who got it right now. And I'm listening, I'm like, bro, you got to be kidding me.
Yep.
You got to be kidding me. They can't leave here with that.
Yep.
They can't leave here with that, bro.
Without shitting on anything too much, why do you think that happens? Why does the stuff that's not quality get out of our city, but the stuff that's quality, like you, Tony, Skip, we'll keep naming names, Tragic, those don't seem to get out? Why do you think that is?
I can't speak on them brothers, man. I can't speak on. I feel like with me, man, I focus on too much of trying to put some paper up, bro. I let real life get in front of my dreams way too much. Also, I'm gonna keep it 100. If we're gonna keep it 1,000, let's keep. Bro, I just did all that time. I really be feeling like I'm out of time. When you see me dropping this shit on these motherfucking platforms and you see this, bro, this out of love. At this point, my nigga, I wouldn't give a like, yeah, I wouldn't care. Long as when that music stop and I can take care of my kids and my people happy, my wife happy, my daughter and them, they see me as a hero, I'll always be the king. You see what I'm saying? I know what I did to these niggas out here, and I know what they couldn't do with me. You see what I'm saying? They could, so whether pop or flop, and it pissed me off sometimes. Like, damn, why I get to meet Kid Shine now though? I couldn't be like 10 years younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be fucking with me, bro. And sometimes I do be wanting, I don't want to say give up, but sometimes I be wanting to back off. Yeah. Just like last year, I backed all the way off the rap shit. Then I turn around and put a whole fucking studio set up in the basement. What I do that for? So I can't get it off me. Yeah, I can't. So, and then, you know, I believe in that right there too. So I'm like, I ain't even supposed to be talking to you right now, bro. I wasn't supposed to be home to what, 29, 28, some shit, something crazy. Yeah, so I'm out here for a reason, and then boom, I run into Big Dog out there in Atlanta, and we got this shit right here. We done charted this shit with this shit right here. It's like, nah, this probably ain't the time to stop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now my city fucking with me though. Whether they do online or whether they see me at Snipes or the mall or something, motherfucker pulling up. Hey, bruh. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You know, so I've seen it. You know, that right there, bros, it make you just be like, fuck it, bro. I'm just shit. I'm an OG. Yeah. I still got it, bro. Like, I'm still gonna fuck with it, but I'm going to work first though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. And the dope thing is, you, like you said, you're God-fearing person, so I'll speak on that. He wouldn't allow you to meet kinfolk until it was time to meet him, because with all the stuff that was going on around you at those times early on, maybe it wouldn't have been the same experience. But now that you're older, you're more seasoned, you're more confident in what you're doing as a man, you can sit and have a conversation with kinfolk, because he's a God-fearing person too. So I know that relationship is there, and you gotta look at it this way. There's no end in sight. If you stop, then there's an end. But as long as you keep putting out music and the people keep reacting the way they do, you can keep going forever. What was it that changed for you? So you spoke about how you've been doing it all these years. You didn't really get the love you felt you needed to until this year. What happened this year? What did you do differently, or what happened, you think, that grabbed all the attention? I think, me personally, because you just never know. You never know. Yep. But I think when DJ Panic, shout out to DJ Panic. Yep, facts. He that's, by the way, that's how I ran into Kia Shine. Damn. I get to talking too much, bro. You had to slow me down. I shoot all over the place. I ADHD. But DJ Panic said, hey, you should, bro, you got way too much material that ain't been heard. Yep. You got to think, you didn't have a buzz at all when you dropped the first 2 or 3 albums, and this shit was crazy. So let's pull them back out, and we can drop mics to all of them. we're gonna put a vision to all that shit one way or another,
Yep.
and we're gonna make it price effective as possible. So we went in my basement, put some shit up, and we shot and shot and shot, and I got to dropping that shit, and people was reacting
Yep.
to that shit like it was brand new.
Yep.
It was brand new. And then from that point, when I dropped the real video on Facebook or something, this motherfucker doing 3,400 views one day,
Yep.
1,700 views one day. And so I think that's at that point when I started putting visuals to the shit that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers start looking. Cause and I didn't understand it at first, but now I get it. These people always got their phones in their hands. That's where you fuck them at. Right in their phone. That's where you get them at, right there.
Yep.
Don't wait on no motherfucker to come buy a CD. Don't wait to give a nigga a car. Hey, scan this. You don't got to do that.
Yep.
They got their phone. That one thing they ain't gonna leave
Is that
their
so?
phone. Yeah, so that's where you fuck them at, right there.
Yeah.
And if the shit is really dope, if it's really that, I'm talking about really YOLA.
Yeah.
Got you one
Yeah.
every time. So that is the practice that I'm doing now, is to put visuals to everything I do.
Yep. It's the 50 Cent process. You put a video to all your songs, not just the single, because the streets is gonna love the more B-side songs, and they're gonna want a video to that. And did you know at that point Panic hadn't been doing mixtapes? Did you know he kind of stepped away and he came back because of you, or is that something you guys never talked about?
Nah, so Panic was around during the Jig Fam. He actually designed the whole Jig Fam logo.
Oh no, I mean, when you came back, he had taken a hiatus, and he actually came back to life, came back around because he wanted to show you love. Yeah.
Right. Was that your question?
Yeah. Did you know that he had took a break and he came back because?
He told me. Yeah, he came. He had some hardships with his family and shit, and he had chilled out. But somehow, some way, he seen some shit on. And he got right at me and was like, yo, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Shit now, me and Panic did a lot of work in a short amount of time. So now bro back mixing. He's back, I think he on Twitch or Discord, TikTok, scratching. I didn't know he was that damn good at that, honestly. But
he's also,
fucking shit up.
He's a good person to have on your team. Just a little insight. He helped with building Spotify. So if you're trying to figure out the algorithms, like you said, you're new to this, you don't know that, get with Panic. He's a computer genius, and he can help all that out. Now, you mentioned the mic hangs. I remember the What's Up freestyle, and I think that was the one when everybody really started paying it. They knew who you were. We've always loved you and all that, but it was just the aura, the energy you put on this mic. You're standing outside with the mic hanging. What was the response you got when you dropped What's Up? Did people love it the way that I did, or what was your reaction?
Man, I think it fucked them up, bro.
Yeah.
Like just looking at the comments and everything. And what's crazy, I was just putting that out because I didn't want to give them no good shit. So I called myself putting something mild out.
Yeah.
And that shit went, so then at that point I'm like, well damn, maybe I need to get back to the street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe they want to hear me talk shit, because it's always something, man. Like you can't never get this shit right, bro, because you will do something will slip out, you will put some shit out and tear it up, then you will drop some shit that you think is that, and you know what I'm saying? Like I did another video where I was in my basement. This is recent too. I was eating a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah, I'm on there eating a bowl of cereal. I'm in my basement, bro. I'm playing Call of Duty on there. I thought that song was so fucking dope, and when I released it, man, it didn't do nowhere near What's Up.
Yeah,
it didn't do nowhere near. So it just had me stumped for a minute, but I'm still learning, bro. I'm just gonna keep dropping flame on them.
I can tell you this too. I'll tell you this as a little pointer is just because you dropped it and it didn't do something that one time, the algorithm may not be ready for it. You might have dropped it at the wrong time of day. Sometimes you got to drop it twice, even 3 times to catch the algorithm the way it's supposed to, and then collaborate with people. So if you got a video that has a dope model in it, collaborate with her so she'll add it to her page.
Right.
And then your fans will see it. But yeah, don't get distraught because the views don't pick up immediately, because it's once it hits the internet and you start promoting it and marketing it, those ways it'll keep going. Now you said you're around 34th and Lafayette. My family, like I said, Tony Cleveland's 34th and Mola Road. How's it feel to be a West Coast legend and see how much momentum is on the West Side right now of Indianapolis between, Merck and Tony and you and Mr.
I,
Ward? Like, there's a lot of movement right now.
I gotta give it all to them, especially Tony and Merck,
Yeah,
because they are the ones who shaped the vehicle so that I could put Jovi in so I could kick this shit off. They
yeah,
built the vehicle. Tony was already doing his thing, putting it on for my section, bro.
yeah,
Doing his motherfucking thing. And so naturally I got right with bro. We did a bunch of songs, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he had already had the vehicle. I just kind of piggybacked on him until I got all my ones. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And bro dropping hella albums, and I start focusing on mine, and shit, here we are. But we just still grinding, bro. We just trying to find a little hole in this shit and get out, man. Shout out to Tony Cleveland, Merck, and Mr. Ward and them too, man.
It's interesting you say it like that, though, because you're saying that Tony put on for you, but me knowing who you are, you're the OG of that whole situation. So the West Side, if it's not for you and Monkey Boy and a few other labels out there, it wasn't going to do that. So you actually helped them in that way too. So it's great they got to give
Sure.
back to you, but you're so humble. Like you talked about how humble you are. Like I've known Gig Fam for a lot of times, and we didn't even know it was you half the time because you're so humble about this. When you start coming out of your shell a little bit, that's when people will start reacting to it a little, I think. What's the reaction been like? You were at the 317 Day performance, and we had all of the biggest names in our city come out. Shout out to Ladina and Maxie, but everybody running to see you perform. And then when you're performing, I'm seeing all the legends in there rapping word for word. So, like I said, what was your experience at 317 Day, and how's it feel to see how far our city has come for supporting local artists?
Man, it feels great. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it feels great, bro. Just to even see they fucking with me, bro.
yeah,
It's like a growth. It's like planting a small seed and seeing them little leaves come out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting, bro. I can't even explain, bro. It really do feel good. And Maxie, shout out to him too, and Ladina. Uh, man. I can't explain it, bro. I can't never explain it how I feel when I get off that stage. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When I
yeah,
do a good one, when you get one of them good ones, you can't explain it.
yeah,
It just make you want to be at the next one every time, bro. It just make you want to be dressed the best, have your words together, and just go out there and blow it. Because when they show up like they showed the 317 Day, man,
yeah,
I'd do it every day if I could, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it says a lot about you because a lot of times when it's an artist rapping for another artist, the artists in the area are hating on them or they're not paying attention, trying to act like they're not killing it. But for you, like I said, the whole club pretty much stopped and everybody ran to the stage before you even started. So the aura and the legacy of Jovi Blac made us come to the stage. And then as soon as you start going, man, it's just you control the crowd, you control the stage like that. So I salute you on that because, like I said, says a lot about you as an artist when other artists are rapping your words word for word and
Right.
all of that.
Right. Yeah. It's yeah. I can't even explain that how that feel, bro.
Now going
It's huge.
off of that, when you did the Moped, I seen some young YouTubers and TikTok stars started doing TikTok videos for you. So what was your response the first time you got a TikTok video, and what was the craziest one you seen?
I thought it was a scam. Uh, the one, yeah. I thought it was a scam. Little homie, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, I can do a TikTok video. Do some skits for you." I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I'm cool." Cause I've been scammed so many. Like I said, I didn't
Yeah,
understand Instagram. I didn't know they could rob you so smooth, $50,
yeah,
$25. Yeah, so I didn't want to do it. And he was so persistent, bro. And then I was like, "Well, should I tell you what? You do the shit." Get it halfway done. Let me see the bop, and then I'll send y'all the change. Oh man, he got right back, and they was on it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and right after he did it, I started getting all type of hits on TikTok, and that was around the time I was thinking about sitting down. Well,
Okay. Yeah,
shit, that's put it like this. I'm done with my new album,
yeah.
New Black City is on the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So
So
shout out
they
to my
keep me
family,
going.
Chill. Chill
Yeah,
just jumped in the live. You got a distributor for your new album yet, or what are we talking about?
I was going. So this is the thing. We was thinking about fucking with the tune core this time instead of the distro kid. We was thinking about. We was thinking about. I probably shouldn't speak on that. It's something else going on.
Okay,
Where
something in the works. Yeah.
it's almost on the line. I'm just gonna say like hard drives, but way sicker though. But I'll
Okay.
leave it at that.
Dope.
Yeah. My niggas would kill me if I open my mouth about that.
So I
But
definitely
we just don't.
got to put you on to Maverick Global Distribution, man. They're the best independent distribution company there is. $30 a year for as many albums as you want to drop, and they've got people like Cujo Goody, the Hype magazines powering it. So if you're looking for a distributor, you know, I can definitely connect you with that because
What's the name of it?
it's called Maverick Global Distribution. I'll send you the link for them as soon as we're done with this. But
Yeah.
that's what this is all about. Like my fam, DJ Manny Faces, DJ Punches. I told you, man, we really love what you're doing. So any way we can help you, Jovi, you got it. Like it might be just a relationship connection. If you're trying to get to Chicago, I got dope from the, like, you just tell us what you're trying to do. And I want to highlight, I reached out to you about doing a remix for me. I Still Win with Mr. Ward and Tony Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you didn't big time me. So I want to thank you for that because I keep getting a lot of people in my city that big time me. And I'm like, you don't know who I am because I'm humble.
Right.
But no, my Rolodex is pretty good right now. So when you were like, yes, let's do it, that just says a lot about your character,
Yeah.
man. You're not out here trying to
Well, first
one
of
up
all,
stuff.
I fuck with Mr. Ward. We already know, and Tony. So anything they on, man, I'm going.
Yeah. But no, that's dope about you though, because like I said, we met at the 317 day. We met a few times, but for when I pitched it to you, I was like, oh, he's gonna probably big time the situation because you're Jovi Blac. You're like, nah, man, let's do this shit. So that's what I loved about it.
Yeah, not at all. You can't. The thing is, man, when you really trying to get out here, can't turn down nothing. I had to learn that. I swear to God, I had to learn that because I had a problem with every time I reach out to a nigga, they want $200. They want $150. They want $500. Okay, and I would pay.
Yeah.
I go to Merck's. I gotta pay him to mix. I gotta pay him for studio time. I go over here. I gotta pay them. But when you call me, I can't charge. I can't charge. It's like a one-way hole. Like that. When do I get to say, hey, now it's, when my niggas and them, my OGs and them, they was like, look, bro, you gotta, as the artist, bro, you the last one get paid, bro. And you gotta that's why you gotta make sure you straight in real life.
Yeah, fact.
Fuck all the raps.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure we straight for real. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you ain't really tripping. You look at it like a hobby and you fuck with everybody. They come to you. You don't got to do every single thing, but how you came though, and you said what you was trying to do. I had some type of idea with Tony and bro had already did anyway. Yeah, I'm on that. That ain't nothing. Yeah, so I'm trying to be more open to a lot of the figures around Indianapolis, bro. Instead of being how I used to be, man. I just try to be a little bit more open, a little bit more understanding. It ain't always but I'm still gonna come with money ready though. If I call, I still believe that, man. If I call you, now I ain't gonna offer the money, but if I call you, bro, and you charge me, I'm gonna pay the fee because I walked in your establishment. You see what I'm saying? I just wish it was universal. You know what I mean?
I always struggle with that as well too, for me personally, because I don't believe you can help someone if you're charging them along the way. Now, if you want me to get you into New York, then I gotta give you a price because they charge to be in New York. But if it's something I can do by just pushing a button, why do I got to charge you for that? And it comes to the other part of that is I really want to put my city on the map. I don't have any aspirations of being famous. I want to put Naptown on. So if Jovi Blac is the king and you're getting love around the city, we got to highlight you. Like, I know there's only one view now, but when I post this and repost it and clip it, you're going to see everywhere. Like, it's more about telling the story for you. And we talked about you being humble, but you were one of the only people to do a Jovi and Friends with Ted Hardy at Hovita. So, like, you are a major name in our market. What is it we need to do for you, people who support you? How can we support you better? What can we do better to make sure that you're getting the love and appreciation that you deserve?
I only ask for one thing. Show up at the show.
Okay. Yeah.
If I do a shoot, I ain't talking to you. I'm just talking about when they hear this. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see I'm doing the shoot, pop out.
Okay.
Bring that shit out. You got that fake ass, bring it out. You got that, you got bottles, you got bring that shit out. Cause what our promise is, I guarantee when this shit go across state lines, motherfuckers gonna stop and I'm gonna make Indianapolis look good, bro.
Yep.
I'm gonna make
Facts.
my sound with my sound alone. I'm gonna make us look good. All you gotta do is be there.
Yep.
Just be
Yep.
there, or I'm gonna do it by myself. And if something, Lord forbid, something ever crack, I'm petty like it. I ain't gonna forget that you never showed up. You never
Yep.
did nothing. So show up. Just do that. Just come a nigga if I say I got a show, just pull up. Just pull up. That's all you gotta do. I swear to God, I'm gonna give it back. That's all I be saying because that's what's important for me. That's the kind of shit that keep me going.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of love I get throughout the city. You see what I'm doing now? Just off the
Yeah.
little bit of love and the little crumbs I'm getting around. Man, I'm gonna keep going from there. So if the city just stand up one good time, bro, I promise. I swear to God, bro, I go crazy. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
crazy for us, bro.
Now, and you definitely did. I remember you were B Swift picked you as one of his artists that he brought to do the freestyles, and I remember it clearly. You were one of the standout freestylers. Like people looked at you as a street artist and all that, and then you came in and just killed the bars. Like
Yeah,
you can't put you in a box. Like your harmonies are as good as any other harmonies. Your rapping fast is as good as Chicago.
yeah.
Like the What's Up freestyle. What really stood out to me is it sounds just like Dolph. Like I don't know if you were intentionally trying to do that, but it sounds just like a Dolph, record to you. So you go in all the different categories. So I salute you on that. Any releases you got coming up? Like any upcoming shows that people can come to
Uh,
support you at, or any projects on the
so
way?
right now, as a matter of fact, I do got a show coming up. Shout out to Fetty Glock, man. We got some shit on the 28th of September, I think that is. I don't
Okay.
quote me. But if I'm wrong, go check Fetty Glock out.
Yeah, pretty
That's with a PH.
dope.
Yeah, PHEDDI Glock. Check him out. He got a lot to do with the show, just in case I got the dates wrong. But
Yeah.
Fetty Glock is doing something. I'm supposed to be there on the 28th. I will be there. Also, I have an album, a real album, getting ready to
Okay.
drop anytime. It's called New Black City.
Yep.
I also am dropping almost something like sort of like a greatest hits. It's basically where we took all four of the albums,
Mm-hmm.
cooked them down, took out nothing but the best, and then just put 10 songs on it. So that's gonna be out in volumes.
Okay.
So and we're gonna do all new. It's gonna be videos to them because we didn't get to do videos when they came out. So now we putting visuals to almost every song on these mixtapes. Also, it's hella visuals to the songs that's on New Black City already, and we still working. And yeah, bro, that's what we got going on. That's why I'm so quiet right now.
Yeah.
Because when I release it, I want it to be like it don't stop.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ B Slime too. That's who's hosting all of my mixtapes, dude. We got
Yeah.
like 3 of them already ready to go, covers and everything. We just waiting on for me to get the little kinks out of the album, but I can't wait. I'm excited.
Salute
Yeah,
to
yeah.
DJ B Slime, greatest DJs. You were with Andrew Hunt recently, the first episode of his new podcast. I know you and Hennessy were there. How did it feel to know that he wanted you to be the first one? Like, what I mean, Andrew's out here running it, doing a lot of dope stuff right now. But when it came time for him to launch the new podcast, he said, "I got to get King Jovi." So, did you already have a relationship with him, or how did that present itself?
Nah, man. As a matter of fact, I need to reach out and thank him again because, bro, before he did that, he came and hollered. This man had the art in the park. He had all the slots filled.
Yep,
He had all the slots filled. He still came to me like, look, bro,
make an exception.
yeah,
Yep.
I want to get you in there. I'm gonna try to get you in there around 7 p.m. with everybody else where I got the main motherfuckers. But if I can't, I'm getting you in there, bro. So he called me and was like, man, I can only get you in for the 2 o'clock afternoon slot. The only reason why I couldn't do it, because I was having a family reunion that day,
Oh yeah, you
too.
can't
So,
miss that.
yeah, so middle of the day, 2 o'clock, I couldn't do it. Then I had a show at the Illy Octane had the Rich Fest going
Yeah,
on. I
Rich Fest.
performed there.
Yep.
Yeah, I performed there. But I was just super appreciative for that, man, just for him even just thinking of me, bro, and trying to squeeze me in. If I would have showed up, he would have let me do my thing.
Yeah.
Then he turned around almost like is to say I ain't forget about you.
Yeah,
I'm
double
finna
back.
do,
Yep.
yeah, he double back, bro, and he's like, I'm finna do this podcast, man, with you and Hennessy and blah blah, and that shit turned out to be dope as hell, man. Shout out to Hunt, man. I appreciate that, man. But
And you
yeah,
know, Hennessy, she's running real heavy right now in Tennessee. She linked up with some people out there. Are you thinking about collaborating with her
I
or any other local artists?
yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some shit with Hennessy. Be honest, bro.
That'd
I
be fun.
heard of Hennessy before I seen her. I heard of her
Yeah.
before I seen her,
Yep.
but I didn't really know uh the talent. I didn't know of the
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah.
When I met her at the podcast, I went back home and went and listened to her shit, watched her shit. I'm like, yeah, well, damn, she cold. And she another one that's got some of the most motion out here, but you just don't hear her name like it.
Yeah.
I be feeling like that's so weird. Like how she out here with a deal. She's looking right. The music is dope. And where we at? Like we ain't behind that. Like we
Yeah.
should be behind
I,
that. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree with that a lot. There's another artist from our city that's been that same way for a long time. Nobody supports Mark Battles. Mark Battles been signed to Def
he,
Jam. Mark Battles got Coach behind him. They
he,
ready to give him the world. He just can't get Indianapolis
he
to support it.
he's another one.
So,
He's another one. I don't under and me personally, as an artist, I think Mark Battles got ball. I like
yeah,
Mark Battles, bro.
yeah,
I don't expect Mark Battles to talk about whatever. I love him because I went and got the backstory on him.
yep.
I heard he was from around
He
the
come
Pike
from it.
area.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? He went
yep.
to school. So to see him doing the type of music he doing, nigga, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope as hell. But niggas don't, I don't know, man. I just don't understand. Because in Tennessee, one thing I know about Tennessee, if you got it and you live there,
they put you
bro,
on.
bro, when you
Yeah,
listen to the radio there, it's so many niggas you ain't never heard of.
yep,
That's our locals. And
yeah,
it's hard. Every once in a while, one of them will go to Memphis and get big, or you know what I'm saying, or do something special. But man, they fucking with their locals, and I heard Houston was the same way. I know Atlanta
yep.
do their thing,
Atlanta, yep.
but it's like here, it's almost like my daddy told me one day. He was like, "Man, that's because of the people who run the state. The people who
Yeah,
run the state,
we're a Republican state. Yep,
yeah, they control." And I don't know how true that is, but he was like, "You're not gonna, this is if it really ain't about the sports or some shit like
yep.
that, or
They're not going for
making beer. If you that's the
it.
culture here. All the states have a culture.
Yep.
All states have a. Florida has a culture, and I ain't talking about black culture. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
the culture of the
That
people.
makes the state important to the whole operation. Yeah,
Right,
and
right,
we're sports and tech right now. Yeah,
right. And so it just ain't a market here for that. There's nobody. Just like in Atlanta, you can be getting your hair lined up, getting your beard lined up, let a motherfucker hear some shit,
and they
and
get you a
your
deal.
barber no Gucci. You
Yep, fact.
know what I'm saying? Or
Yep,
the nigga down there that's getting the dye put on his line, no 2 Chainz.
yep,
And it get right up out that chair after he get dusted off and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna run this by my dog. This is my dog, bro. You can't get there here. Ain't nobody gonna be getting their hair cut to know nobody.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That like that, and I'm just using that, but it just
You're right.
ain't no nexus. It's not a nexus here. It's like we in the middle of the ocean with no type of lines to nothing. We
Yeah,
don't hear nothing. We don't know nothing until it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I
Thanks
think
for
that
speaking up.
might be one of the problems, man. I don't really know though. But it's
So when we get you to become, when we get you this distribution situated, either you go with what you were talking about, or we hook you up with Maverick, and now you're set up to be able to drop these releases. Have you thought about doing something where you put on the city, because you do have those Memphis connections? You're already 2 markets in. If you just push a button, have you thought about a compilation album or something where it's Jovi Blac presents and then showcases the city, or not in and not really in your thought process yet?
that is not in my thought process, but
Okay.
that is a hell of an idea. That is a hell
Yeah.
of an idea.
Yeah, I think you would be a killer at it because you've got love from all the best artists. Like I know you've got relationships with our best ones. So imagine you get together with them as an OG and says, "Look, I got this play. We've got Memphis, we got Indianapolis. We're gonna put together something in these two markets targeting it, but then let it expand." And that's how we put our city on. Like it's gonna take something like that for our city to get put on because unfortunately we won't spend money to market. Like we will spend money to go to the club and spend bottles, but when it comes time to put money behind these records, a lot of times nobody will do it. So it's going to take some collaborative efforts maybe to put that together.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, bro. And I'm with that. That ain't a bad idea. That's not even hard to do.
No,
That's not even, it don't take away nothing I got going on. I can
it
donate.
intensifies it. It'll intensify it because as you release those songs from that project, you also big up your solo album. So like I'm dropping my solo album and then my promotion for the solo album is this compilation to put on my city. So the city says, "Oh, we got to support his album because he's going to put us on." You know what I mean? It like kind of tricks them into being a part of your team, and you get all these artists to help you with that. Any advice you would give to other artists? Like you said, you've been around for a long time. You've had a lot of successes. You've had some downside of. You've seen all this game. Any advice you would give somebody who wants to be in the music industry today?
Listen to your fans. Listen
Yep. Yep.
to your fans. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. If you man, it ain't even just my fans. It's just to any young people, man.
Yep.
Don't risk your life trying to. Yeah, bro. You life is short, bro. Don't
Yep.
lose your time fucking with you on your dreams, man.
Yep.
Trying to be somebody you're not, man. You try to be
Yep.
trying to be somebody you're not, man. It took me so long, 5 years, to really get to where I'm at right now, and I ain't where I want to be.
Yeah.
But it took me the whole time that I've been home to actually get. I feel like if it wasn't for prison, with the connect
Mm-hmm.
that I have,
Yep.
bro, with the
Yep.
connects that I have with the people I know, they not here. They,
Yep.
yeah, I could have been made something shake. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I was talking to Little Billy about that same situation. He said because of his Fed connections, but
Yeah,
it don't help in the city. Like being in Indianapolis, we don't even sometimes pay attention to who people know. We pay attention to what somebody posts on their Instagram, but we really don't look to see, oh, you working in the studio with Kim Folk. You got the number 30 record on iTunes and you've got a movement going behind it because you're not, at all the biggest events, I guess.
right.
But, it's interesting to me because the people who really are moving and shaking, they're not telling the city about it. There's a lot of stuff going on out in our market right now that nobody knows because they want to make people be surprised when it gets done, I guess.
I won't lie. I'm a firm believer in that. I feel like when you even a snippet of a video, I feel like if I let you see a little bit, if I let you hear a little bit of the beat, you know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
want to let you know how I'm coming. I didn't get no nigga no snippet of what's up. I just
Yeah.
dropped it.
Dropped
What's
it.
up? And look what happened. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then I tried my nigga who shot my video. He's like, nigga, I made a short so you can have them to get ready so they can blah blah blah. And I did the short, and then that was the one where I was eating the cereal. This shit didn't do nothing. I was like, never again. I never give them another because the short did better than the damn real video. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
was like, nah, I
That's
ain't doing that no
that
more,
is
man.
really a hard thing for artists today to understand. It's no longer about the full video. It's about the 20-second clip from the video. So like you got a whole video that gives you 44 minutes. We'll break that up into 30-second clips, and that's going to give you a drop every day to bid on. It's a whole new process on that because you're used to dropping the whole video and doing that.
My
Now you mentioned DJ Panic and Gig Fam as part of your team. Who are some of your team members and how important are they to helping with the Jovi Blac operation?
so one of my main people he been around since I've been here is Ross Salini. I don't
Okay.
know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah.
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 Ross Salini is like my number one go-to as far as the music. He's also my engineer, one of my engineers. I got two. I got him and Merk. But
Okay.
him and Merk are my engineers. They also do a lot of my beats. Uh, when you say team, uh, I gotta say my dog Sanchez. Uh,
Okay.
uh, Mike Easy calls me from the joint
Yeah.
and give me insight all the time, keep me going.
Is he
Uh,
okay? I didn't want to get you, but is Mike doing good? I mean, and he good in spirits?
yeah, he in good spirits. Nah, he's definitely in good spirits. That's one person,
Okay.
bro. I don't care how bad it is, he gonna crack him a joke. Yeah.
Yep.
He
Yep.
gonna crack. He gonna find some humor and some shit somewhere. He just don't. He don't fold like that, man. So yeah, he called me every day, man, with some crazy shit to say. But he definitely keep me on this music shit, man. Because he
Okay.
know I'm
Oh.
not ready to sit. He know I be down there ready to sit down. So he be, Uh, but that's about it for the team, bro. That's like it's really right now, man. It's really like every day. It's really me and Ross Delaney, man. And now we
Okay.
got B Slime. We got B Slime now
Yeah.
because him and B Slime, I'm gonna say that's they baby as far as that mixtape project. I'm working on New Black City by myself.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
bounce some shit over to Ross so it can get mixed. Bounce some shit over to Merc so it can get mixed. But yeah, that's just me by myself, man. And man, we just taking it one day at a time. That's the team, man.
Now, how important is giving back to the community, and what are some things you've done, or you're doing to give back?
Man, I ain't gave nothing back. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I don't feel like I done gave nothing back. Man, why would you ask me a question like that? I
Well,
feel like I've been
I asked that because I want to highlight that a lot of artists don't understand this. You did give back because, like I said, I was there for Gig Fam. I was there for the kids that watched you guys move, and then they became rappers instead of becoming trappers.
okay,
So the way you gave back was you gave another option for our city to get money. You
right,
gave us another option to be successful, and you gave us a lot of dope music.
right,
Like, I mean, it's maybe it wasn't giving back in the sense of you did a clothing drive,
right.
but because of what you did, you stopped a lot of kids in our city from killing other people or from, going down the wrong path.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you said giving back, I immediately thought about Tony Cleveland. Bro really be having drives and book bag
Yeah.
giveaways. I'm like, I haven't did anything like that. But when you put it like that, then yeah, I guess. But I just feel like I've been taken from more than anything.
Mm,
That's what I
okay.
deal with. This is what I deal with. I mean, I ain't blaming nobody. I ain't playing the blame game. It's all on me, right? We make our own
Yeah.
choices, but I just feel like I'm dealing with the fruits of what the shit I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I got
dealing
you.
with the
Yep.
fruits. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm blessed, man. That's all I can say. I got more than I ever did selling dope for all
Yep.
them years. Just
Okay.
working today. Just
Well,
doing all of that, man. I got way more than I have. So I'm blessed. I'm out. I'm free. I'm
yeah.
putting music out. My city's catching on. No
Yeah.
matter how they feel, they know the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might not like me because of whatever. They might not like my nigga because of whatever. But when they
Yeah.
come to this
Can't
music, I
deny it.
you can't. You can't go get nobody. It's me talking, but you can't go get nothing that's fucking with that Jovi shit. You just can't. So I'm blessed, bro. I feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. And
Yeah.
yeah, bro. That's just I'm gonna keep on pushing, man. As far as I can see, I'm just gonna keep on pushing, man. I got new connects, so
Yeah.
we up from here, I
Outside of
guess.
music, when you got downtime, what are you doing to enjoy yourself? Like if you're not in the studio recording or making videos, as you said, what do you like to do for fun?
100%. I'm on that Call of Duty.
Oh,
100%.
okay. Okay.
100%. I was on Call of Duty the whole time waiting on this thing. I was just at my mama's house, bro. I was over there playing.
Okay.
So shit, yeah. Then what time is it? And I'm probably gonna get in the bed when I get in the house. But yeah, so I game and I record. That's all I do. I feel like that's what I have to do, bro, to stay out of prison. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Keep
Yeah,
occupied. Yeah.
yeah.
You ever thought of I always wondered this about people who play games. You ever thought about doing a song for the game? Like you ever thought about doing a Call of Duty song and target the fans that love Call of Duty, so when you're playing the game, you can play your song as the background and maybe get it synced or something like that.
I think it's a great idea, but the way that I write, the
Mm,
minute that I try to make it about
anything.
something, it begins to get hard. It
Okay.
starts to be, yeah. If I okay, this is the Call of Duty song. I probably
It's not
never
gonna
get the
work.
fan. yeah, it's not gonna work. It has to come off like that. Like it has to and then it's gotta be like, hey, we can use this for the Call of Duty shit. Yeah, you right. Let's push, But if I just try, if I just try to make it, if I try to make
It's
a
not gonna
song
work.
about the girls, the women, which I don't have many songs, but none
Yeah.
really. I try to because I always end up taking another direction. I always and the song end up
Right.
going somewhere else because I put myself in the box. I cannot be put in the box.
Yeah.